All right, here we go. Quick in the bag. It is October 10th, 2020. Yay, what a great year. All right, quick in the bag. Gonna play blind tomorrow at Troll Valley, 2 rounds. So, let's start with putters. I got my nice Discraft grip bag. First mini, second mini in case I lose the first one. And then that, I don't know why they have a ton in there, but whatever. Bag tag, so everybody knows how bad I was. Good I was. Let's start with putters. Like I said, I'm going to start. I used to just carry 1 fierce. Now I'm going to carry 2 in case I lose one. Also, just so I can get the reps in. I love these things. They glide so well. They're just so easy to putt with. You don't have to think. You know. I can't say enough about them. I'm trying to get more of those. All right, my other putters, my ringers. I'll putt with Pro D. I'll throw approaches with this. I'll throw approaches with my X-Soft ringer as well. Because when I played Bittersweet Ridge and Pineland Farms at the Maine State Championships, it's dirt around the baskets. And so the X-Soft really just, it doesn't skip as far. And at the end, I told you in other posts on Instagram, I started throwing this for drives and it was great because it wouldn't bounce anywhere, it wouldn't skip all over the place. So I'm loving my ringers. I'm loving the Pro D or the X-Soft ringer. Those are great for, and it's also stable enough I can throw hammers and stuff with it and throw forehands. So it's kind of like a Zone SS. It's not, the profile's not the same, but it's like a Zone SS, and I like the thin profile to putt with. So I love my ringers, X-Soft, Pro D. Then I keep a Challenger in. It's kind of puddle topped. I won Bedworth with this, throwing up shots with it. So I got a nice X-Soft Challenger here with Buddy Steve Cardwell's stamp from Essex, back in England, and I feel comfortable with this. I think this is in between the stability of the ringer and the fierce, so that's why I'll also carry this. That's the putters. Let's go to mids. I'm going to go play a blind course tomorrow, so I don't get to lose this. So I'm not going to throw my beat in four claw. So I will replace it with this, another ESP Buzz, and then I have a Big Z, which I consider more overstable, and I love this to death. So I'll break this in. ESP Buzz, Big Z Buzz. Those are my buzzes. Then for tree hits, if I want to do some touch, I got an SS Buzz SS in Z Flex. So when it does bounce off the trees, it doesn't go as far. You don't think it's true, but let me tell you, Z Flex is saving my life. I'm bad enough as it is. So I got a Z Flex Buzz if I want to get a little bit more on top of stuff, and flip over a Buzz. And it's just like they say, you know, out the box, it's like a seasoned Buzz. All right, for more touch shots, I've got a TI Flex Meteor from the 2015 Ledgestone. I love this thing so much. It's been in the bag so long, and I only have like 3 or 4 backups. But and thanks to whoever found this at Pineland Farms and turned it in down there at the Maine State Championships, I got to get it back. Anyways, I love these for touch shots, for turnovers, anywhere 250 and in. And then, once again, TI Flex, so it doesn't bounce much. All right, fairways. Fairways might be a little bit jumbled up here. Fairways, I got a Sting. I did not throw my Sting properly at the Maine State Championships. That's on me. I know how to throw this thing. I've done it before. I did it at Lakenheath, RAF Lakenheath, and I just got to dial it in. I'm just throwing it at the wrong angle, but I love Stings. It was really helping me when I first moved here, shaping shots through the trees at DR Disc Golf. Follow drdiscgolf.com at d.r.discgolf on Instagram. And follow me on Instagram, Disc Golf Switch Thrower. Love my Sting. All right, more fairways. I got a Z Flex Heat, which these just glide so well, and you can shape shots with them so much, and then the Z Flex does not bounce off trees far, so I don't end up, 60 feet off the fairway if I hit a tree, 80 feet off the tee or whatever. And then I got a nice Z that's a little bit more stable, and also it's kind of in there for mulligan shots when I'm playing by myself or whatever. But also if I lose the Z flex, boom, back up, and I just know I have to throw it a little harder or get a little bit more on it. Normally I have an Undertaker in here, but it's out in the car because I was throwing Undertakers. So I have been carrying an ESP Undertaker. It's an orange one. You've seen them previous in the bag, and I love that thing. It's not a Z Flex. I do have Z Flexes. I just haven't brought them out yet because I just feel so confident with the ESP Undertaker. And it's a really nice fairway driver. It can be a meat hook if you want. It all depends on how many Z's, how much spin you put on it. And so those are my fairways. Long range, I got quite a few in here. Let's start from the bottom. Are my Z Flex Thrashers. And these, if I'm playing a blind course, like I'm going to Troll Valley and I'm playing it blind tomorrow, I don't think they have a 600-foot wide open hole, but I would feel just as good with this as I would with my Z Flex Surge and my other special guest star. I've actually started throwing my Z Flex Crank for distance shots. I did that at Pineland Farms because Pineland Farms was a lot more open than Bittersweet Ridge. But if I got room and if I'm tired, these just glide for days. I love these things to death. This is like my favorite disc right now. The yellow one so I can find it, but since it's fall I might have to use the red one. Alright, so that's the fairways. We got a Proto Hades, and I've been loving this because I can throw it like 250 straight, and then it stalls out and it just misses trees on a few of the holes at DR. So I always keep this there. I haven't had to throw this for distance yet because I like my Thrasher so much, but I'm sure it would come in handy because it's almost a Thrasher. But I love this thing in the woods, and for some reason I can't remember hitting a tree early with this. It just feels so good in the hand. That's what Macbeth has done. He's trying to give us discs that feel comfortable in the hand, whether you got a big hand or you can palm a basketball or whatever. So I really love these. Love this. And yeah. Well, here we go, moving to fairway driver. If I need to throw absolutely straight, like 330, I can only throw like 330. And I got a ESP Flex Surge from the late 2000s, early 2010s, and this is the longest tenured disc in my bag. If you're wondering, it's a 167 ESP Flex, and I just love this thing. I was throwing this again the other day, and it's just so straight, and if it hits a tree, it won't bounce off real far. So this is my main driver. If I had to play like a one disc round at like Pineland Farms, I would probably use this, because it gives me the distance and it gives me the durability and stuff. All right, and then we got her Anax, which I use for hammer shots, and sometimes like, up shots that have to go, right or left, right of your lefty, really hard. I am finally able to throw right-handed again. It's just that I have to reteach my body because I hurt my shoulder and I didn't throw right-handed for like 4 or 5 months. But yeah, loving this thing for hammers and just because I can't concentrate going through trees here. So I'll just walk up and I'll just pretend I'm a shortstop fielding a ground ball and just boom. And it works most of the time. One guy, Cleveland, I think, he's like, I kind of like that because I just walk up and I just be like, yep, first baseman, boom. Slide it up, and if I didn't pin it, I had like a 25-foot putt. I'll take that instead of concentrating and tiring myself out. Here's the Z Flex Crank I was talking about. Just love, I can get on it and I can crank it and it'll go. I impressed my group at Pineland Farms with this, and on hole 5 or whatever it is, and I just love it. And it's a Z Flex, so it won't go too far if I hit a tree, and it always returns back to its shape. So Z Flex Crank. So if I go to Troll Valley tomorrow and there's like a 400-foot hole that I want to mash, and for some reason I don't want to use my Z Flex Thrasher, if I just want to grip it and rip it and it has to break left or right at the very end, right-handed or left-handed, boom, Z Flex Crank. Predator, Flat-Eye Predator. This has been in the bag quite a while. Actually, it's a Way Team 2016, so I guess it's been in the bag for about 3 years. Love these. I just always like the Predator, and also they have the little grip in here. If you see that, the little X's right here for when you're power gripping. Because when I throw right-handed, I throw power grip, and when I throw left-handed, I throw fan grip. And so I just love this. And it looks good flying too. It's one of the Domi ones, but I adjusted from my my 2003 one I had, and I still love it. It's great for meat hooks and stuff, and I love that. So it's been windy lately, so I usually carry a Flat-Eye Nuke OS. Oh yeah, he's right back there. But it's not that windy. So I've put a Z machete in my bag again. And I love this thing for skips, because this thing can skip so high. For those elevated baskets, there's a course in Tucson at Groves Park, and they have an elevated basket. And you can throw this thing like 200 feet, and it'll skip up like 8 feet high if you put it at the right angle. So I love this. And then if for some reason we are on a 400-foot hole out in a field, and there's a 25-mile-an-hour headwind, boom. Throw in the Z machete, I know it's going to come back either left or either right for when I'm throwing backhand. And yeah, I just love this thing and just knowing what it's going to do. Very predictable disc. So that's my in the bag. That's Troll Valley. I guess this guy might get retired because it's fall and I don't want to lose him and all the leaves and stuff. But I will try to get some pictures of tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following me, Disc Golf Switch Thrower on Instagram. And thanks to Bob Julio, Paul Colstrom, and Wes Shonar at Discraft. Wes is my captain on the Discraft Underground. Thanks so much to those guys supporting me. I got a misprint box yesterday, and I'm loving all of it. But anyways, that's for another time. Thank you, Discraft. Let's go play some golf. Come on. My battery is low, so it wouldn't let me close. Dang it.